to. I don't fit in. That's hell. It's hell when you can't be around your peers. All my life I grew up around black people, poor people, but I can't live around poor people now because they'll rob me. And why would they rob me? Because they're starving, because there's no money here. But they're telling me, now that I made a little money, I have to move here. So it's not like no one's ever trying to deal with this section. They're just moving away from it. And we're going to have more stars coming from the ghetto, but they're gonna all move this way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like all the society is doing is leeching off the ghetto. They use the ghetto for their pain, for their sorrow, for their culture, for their music, for their happiness, for their movies, to talk about boys in the hood. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be another I don't want to be 50 years old at a BET We Shall Overcome Achievement Awards. You know what I'm saying? Not me. You know, I want when they see me, they know that every day when I'm breathing, it's for us to go farther. You know, every time I speak, I want the truth to come out. You know what I'm saying? Every time I speak, I want to shiver. You know, I don't want them to be like, they know what I'm going to say because it's polite. They know what I'm going to say. And even if I get in trouble, you know what I'm saying? Ain't that what we're supposed to do? I'm not saying I'm going to rule the world or I'm going to change the world, but I guarantee that I will spark the brain that will change the world. And that's our job, is to spark somebody else watching us. We might not be the ones, but let's not be selfish, and because we're not going to change the world, let's not talk about how we should change it. I don't know how to change it, but I know if I keep talking about how dirty it is out here, somebody's going to clean it up.
There's a line on your record, you say, how long till opportunity
needs preparation? Yeah. I need some real nigga reparations before I run up in your bank just for recreation. Yeah, it's just speaking to like the convo you have with yourself when you outside of the opportunities, but you know your actions and your mentality are success, but the reality of your situation isn't.
Pull up in motorcades, I got a show today. It's all I'm trying to do, hustle and motivate.
LA Weekly had a thing, Crunch Time for Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah.
And, you know, they were looking at other rappers and comparing you and saying it's been so long. And
right.
What happened? And
right. I mean, you know, it's so much underlying events that took place in between me leaving Epic Records and Crenshaw coming out. Real life things, street shit, you know, that never really got written about because it doesn't belong on the front page. My brother going to the penitentiary, us getting raided, us having real war in the streets.
From the east to the west.
It was heavy. We was knee deep in something real. And it was about surviving and defending our, you know, opportunities. And so that took a toll on the music and the productivity. I don't ever make moves under pressure. I try not to. On Crenshaw, I've said this is gonna be the first time I give my fan base a directive and say, if you wanna reciprocate for the inspiration that I've given you over the course of these 5 mixtapes, here's how you do it, proud to pay. It's a $100 CD. Come to the pop-up shop. So you know I had won over enough people that we sold out the first 1,000 in the first day.
My whole intention was just get the people talking about it. I wanted everybody to, you know, be like, why is he charging 100? What make you think it's worth 100?
I was at the time when Jay was doing the Magna Carta New Rules thing. I think it resonated with his creating new business models in hip hop. And he bought 100 of them.
Look, I laid down the game for you niggas, taught you how to charge more than what they paid for you niggas. On the whole thing for you niggas, reinvest, double up, then explain for you niggas it gotta be love.
I'm conscious that there's a intentional pushback from allowing, we could unpack each one of those people that look like me. Yeah, I'm supposed to be in jail or dead. It's a whole prison complex. You know what I'm saying? Then you think about as an artist, there's a business model that exists in the music industry to prevent you from having ownership, to prevent you from being a partner in the lion's share of the profit.
And dirty money get washed on royalty statements. Black owners in this game are powerful racists.
The value is created in content. So when I think of us as hip hop artists, we create content, but we don't have a wide product line. You go to Disneyland, they got tons of products. Ears and all, Disney, Mickey, everything. And so that's the vision behind the Marathon store. It was more natural and it resonated at a higher frequency to put it on Crenshaw and Slauson just because of the significance of that corner. I've been hustling on that corner since I was 15. We all started right there. We popped the trunk and was grinding on that corner from kids, from teenagers.
Look, had to fight before we hustle, and it made us tough. Early 90s, neighbors Rooster used to wake us up. Mama had a bucket and a shack, but we ain't make a fuss.
I know I was curious and passionate early about just creativity and you know, being productive. And out of frustration, I fell into the streets.
Look, my nigga, this is dedication. This is anti-hesitation. This a real nigga celebration. It's a dime block declaration.
Tupac of my generation. Young black nigga trapped and he can't change it. Know he a genius, he just can't claim it. Cause they left him no platforms to explain it. He frustrated, so he get faded. But deep down inside, he know you can't fade him. And I've had that thought myself, and I'm sure these young people coming up trying to put 2 and 2 together, deal with that, you know? So that was just an honest reflection on my mentality before I was embraced by music and, you know, got recognized and started to make money off of my art. When I said Tupac of my generation, Pac was highly intelligent, but in our culture, street culture, especially in his generation, intelligence was viewed as a form of weakness. How do you get the people that's really affected by, you know, what we trying to solve involved? And I think Pac's intention was to do that.
We don't got no means to go get it, you know what I mean? Other than our little pistols and handguns, we got choppers and all that. These niggas got millions of dollars, institutions set up, but that's the culture of where we come from.
We all conscious of each other's movements on the West. And what was dope about Kendrick's success to me is that he became such a commercial success, but never really made commercial product.
Look, I ain't nothing like you fucking rap niggas. Hustle man, a shooter, that's a fact, nigga. 32 extendos in my Mac, nigga.
It became consumable on the highest level. I always respect when people find that balance, when they just make such a concentrated art that it's undeniable. We could be intentional and strategic as we want to be, but at the end of the day, we all are moved by next level art. And even you look at the albums that really sold 10 million, you look at Miseducation and Lauryn Hill, look at like Tracy Chapman, even Adele, you listen to Adele, and you don't have to be a fan of no genre. This is just powerful words, incredible music, sincere delivery. And I think that was my goal with Victory Lap, is to just deliver on that level, not onto the parameters of a genre. Just to say, you know, this is really feeling, this is really some truth. I believe that's the most effective approach to be successful.
I mean, it was cool because I got a chance to speak to young black males all over the country about this new idea called Thug Life, which is a new kind of black power.
And when I say thug life, I mean that shit. Because these white folks see us as thugs. I don't care what y'all think. I don't care if you think you a lawyer, if you a man, if you an African American, if you whatever the fuck you think you are. We thugs and niggas to these motherfuckers. You know? And until we own some shit, I'ma call it like it is. How you gonna be a man and we starving? Go ahead. You know? And you can walk by 5 different houses, ain't a man in either one of them motherfuckers. How we gonna be a man? How we gonna be African Americans? And we out here dying. We thugs and we niggas until we set this shit right. Trust me when I tell you that shit.
I'm grinding, I promise. I fuck her until I get tired, retire